Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be doing an Onshape tutorial inspired by Ariel, who said make a base for the lamp. Let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are in Onshape, and today, as you already know, we are going to be making a base for our 3D printed lamp that we made in another video. First off, we're going to start with a sketch. And if you haven't seen our first Onshape tutorial, I recommend you do that now before you watch this one, so that you know the general layout of Onshape. So the first thing we're going to do is make a center point rectangle at the origin, and we're going to size it 80 millimeters by 80 millimeters. And this just fits our needs for the size of our lamp. But for your lamp or your project, you might set those to different values. This is just an example. So now we're going to extrude that. And we're going to extrude it 25 millimeters. And there you go. This is a nice base, but you can't really use it for anything. We wouldn't have any space for the battery or the LED strips, the leads, or a switch that we're going to add later on. So the way that we're going to hollow this out so that we can actually use it as a proper base is by using the shell tool. You click on shell up here, and all you have to do is click the bottom face, and look at that. It turns it into a shell. So now everything has a wall thickness. So we're going to set that shell thickness to 4 millimeters. That's how thick we're going to have our shell. So this is what it looks like so far. Great. So we made a little bit of progress. The next thing that we need to do is add a hole for our LED to go through. So we're going to create a sketch, and we're going to put it on top of the extrude. We're going to put a center point circle, put it right in the middle, make it an arbitrary size, and then set it with the dimension tool. And we're going to have it be 12 millimeters, which is a lot larger than what we need it to be, but it'll save us filament, and it'll make it easier for the installation later on. So now we are going to extrude it, and it doesn't matter how much you extrude it, just matters that it goes all the way through. So we're going to press the check. So now we have a nice little base, but we're not going to stop here. We're going to add one more little feature. We're going to add a little switch. And so the way that we're going to do that, we need a circle in the base for the switch hole. So let's add a sketch on the side here. And add a circle. And we're going to make it 15 millimeters from the edge, and we'll make it 10 millimeters from the bottom, and we'll make it 12 millimeters as well in diameter. Check. Extrude that all the way through. And now we have our hole. Perfect. So now let's just add a little bit of a style element, and that's going to be this chamfer. This is going to create a slant on all the edges that we select. If you want a more rounded look, you can use a fillet, and we'll show you how to use that in another video later on. But for now, we're just going to use a chamfer. I'm going to click all the sides that we want to add the chamfer to. And there we go. So now it's all ready to be sent to the printer. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out the installation of this base into the lamp. Click right here if you haven't seen the first part. Thanks for watching. See you next time.